Hey guys, welcome to another explain video here, and we are currently situated at Sydney Airport. We are at the International Terminal Stand 56, and we'll be flying the 777 today again towards New Zealand, and we are flying to Auckland today. And before I start off with any information, if I do sound a little bit, I guess you could say raspy or a little bit not the usual, I just basically woke up like, let's see, 15 minutes ago or something, and yeah, whatever. Anyways, if you see any crispy textures here, or whether anything is much more different, well, because I'm recording this video in a new computer, and everything is much more better now. There's shadows because I enabled it, and yeah, everything will generally look much better. So yep, I can of course move around and let you guys see, but yeah, that's about it that you can see. So this is Sydney Airport in that high quality, which is in this settings right here. And yeah, there's no reflection because that kills my CPU. So let's get back to the cockpit and let's get prepared for the departure. So let us turn on all these switches. Window seat and hydraulics on, passenger signs go on, NTIs go on, auto start go on, recirculation, the temperature set to the auto, packs and trims go on, and pressurizations go on, and also the cargo heat before I forget about them. Anyways, let us go back into here and let us find our route, which is the first one over here, November Zulu Alpha Alpha. No, that's not it. What am I doing? That is the long flight. It is over here, sorry. Yankee Sierra Sierra Yankee November Zulu Alpha Alpha. And everything is fine. So the flight number is NewZealand 102. Is it correct? Let's see. No, ANZ. What am I doing? ANZ 102. There we go. Departure runway. For Sydney, there is a approach on 9, and the AT's information is 16 left or 16 right. I will choose 16 left, but I'm not sure about the departures. I might have to use 16 right because of the length of the runway. I can check right now for the runway length. 16 left is 2.4 kilometers and 16 right is 3.9 kilometers. Alright, so maybe I have to ask the Sydney approach first. So let us tune into Sydney approach and listen for anything first. So yep. So let me write down my flight details. New Zealand 102, Sydney 1 departure, and we are at stand International 56. Correct. So I think that's about it. It is information. Do I have to read back the number? Yep, on first contact. Information Romeo. Alright. That's about it. So I think I'm the only one in Sydney, so I should be pretty fine. Then yeah, I'm the only one who's connected to Sydney approach, so this should be fine. Yeah, so yeah. Okay, let's us request the information then. So this Sydney approach, right, and not Sydney director. Let's confirm again. Yep. Sydney approach, good day, and New Zealand 102 at stand 56 with information Romeo, requesting IFR to Auckland. I'm not sure if it's there or not. Or did I actually press it?
NewZealand 102 Sydney approach. Clear to Auckland by EVONN 500. Maintain at 5,000. Runway 25. Sydney 1. Runway 16 right, Sydney 1 departure. Score 4100. Departures with me 124.4.
Alright. Clear to New Zealand via Sydney 1 departure runway 16 right. Initial climb 5,000 feet. Squawk 4100. Departures with you and New Zealand 102. Alright. I'm not sure what's the part of the ANZ 500.
New Zealand 102.
Alright, Roger. Whatever. So squawk is 4100. There we go. Departures runway 16 right. Departures is the Sydney 1 departure. Arrivals. Where is the arrivals? Let's see. Oh yeah, the information about this flight. Whatever. You probably would have seen the animation anyway, so I don't really care now. I might you will just get it along the FMC planning. So anyways, the arrival is the RD6 Bravo arrival. ILS runway 05 right. Transition is LUNBI, and for you, I have no clue. Let me check really quickly. Where is the approach? 05 right. Should be the Langu. So yep. I could check the map really quickly. Right, let's step up. Everything is fine, so we will switch back to that view and we will activate the flight. Oh, there's discontinuities here. Hold on. Nope, not that one, this one. Step. Yeah, I will just do direct LUNBI from there. Alright, switch you back. Let's key in this preferences page. Request some data. To our fuel today is 32 tons. Our extra weight is 35 tons. So that is some information about flight. Reserves is 12 tons actually. I'm not sure why it's that high, but yeah. Cruise is 350. Cust index, SimRiff didn't give me one proper one, so I will just key in something along the lines of 35. Should be fine. So yeah, everything in here is fine. Yep, our cruise is 350. Thrust limiters, the runway over here is quite long, if I'm correct. Where is it? It is just 4 kilometers long actually. So we just do negative 50% derate and climb power number 2. Or number 1 over here. Takeoff, request data. Gross weight will be 234. Flaps will be 5. V2 speeds is 160. There we go, and let us set up our VNAV right away. There is vectors. EVONN. There we go. The runway heading is 332 apparently, something. No. It should be math. 332 minus 180. It is 152 for runway heading. And 52 is set. Right, our throttle and flight director goes to So for EVONN, we will climb to let's see. I think the aircraft should be able to do 20,000 feet. and of course by then you'll be 35,000 feet. And our cruise today will be Mach 0.836 or so. And yeah. So for EVONN, I will have a speed of 270 knots once I'm over there, and from there on it will be the cruising speed. VNAV here. Econ speed I will set to 240 knots for climb, and should be about it. And yep. For descent wise, should be pretty easy. I'll just ignore all these altitude restrictions because I was set at high altitude, so set 4,000 feet over there, and we were set 6,000 feet over there, 7,000 feet over there, 9,000 feet over here, and 11,000 feet over here. For here it will be 14,000 feet, and from there on it's not really important anymore. Apparently I have to be 280 knots over there, so I don't know about that. I will have to slow down right away to see what is the speed restrictions. Yep, it's a normal global speed restriction, so I will have to slow down right away to 250 knots over here. As for over here, it'll be 290 knots probably. It's my best guess. Yeah, 240 knots over here.
CAA 463 Sydney approach.
200
CAA 463.
knots here.
CAA 463 when ready to descend to 8,000. QNH1017, report level passing.
200 knots.
Roger, descend to 8,000.
190.
Currently at 10,000 feet. I will start descending to 8,000 feet now.
Right, there we go. VNAV is set.
CAA 463 identified 50 miles north of Sydney.
L1 FM flight change set to on. I will select VNAV once I'm in the air because I can't select VNAV now.
463.
Turn on the viewers, please. There we go. Weather radar, airport data. Reduce the zoom level to the minimum. QNH for Sydney. The approach just did say this QNH, but I wasn't listening. QNH 1016. So let's change you to hectopascals and set you to QNH 1016. There we go. Initial climb is 5,000 feet, and I'll set you to track. Switch the both of you to on, and I should be about it over here. Auto brake set to RTO, and check that everything is ready. Should be. Flight deck door goes to arm, and yeah. Alright, so we can prepare for our pushback, which it's pretty obvious where we are pushing. I mean, there's only one direction to head to, so yeah. It's nose right to left. So let us get our pushback guy in. Where is he? There we go, pre-planned pushback. So we will push back a little bit over here, and then we will turn this direction. To over here, and final pushback position will be somewhere there. So
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Alright. And that should be about it for the thing. So let's clear the FMC. Departure time is scheduled departure time is in 4 minutes, which is pretty nice. So we are basically on time. Alright, let's bring in our APU. Fuel pumps in. And I did tweak the settings for my visuals a little bit, so it's gonna be a bit different. Ground power goes off. Ground handling go away, and the ground power turns off. Hydraulics come on, and that should be about it for the overheat. Body before starts. And let's call in the pushback guy too.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Whoa, that guy is bouncing up and down. This guy has hydraulics or something. For a fact that I know the terminal is floating. Yep, look at that. Right then. Whatever. Comes in the pushback guy. And that guy just drove through my engine. Nice. Well, obviously I didn't code the route of this.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
Whatever.
Ready to connect.
TAA 46, cancel start turn left heading 140, descend to 4000.
Roger, cancel start, turn left heading 140, descend to 6000, TAA 463.
TAA descend to 4000.
And ground handling can go away.
Descend to 4000, TAA 463.
Right, we'll go for pushback. And NewZealand102 ready for push start.
NewZealand 102, pushback approved.
Push approved and NewZealand102. Alright.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Right, we'll get out of here. Our departure time from the gate is
Starting pushback. And you may start engine.
23:58 Zulu. Basically, it's 2 more minutes before the next day in the UTC time. So yeah, engine number 2 starts. And I did just switch the wing views a little bit. It's a bit closer to the wing now, so don't be surprised if that's different. And I did tweak the engine sounds too, so yeah, fuel flow. The startup is still the same, so whatever. I genuinely hope I'm recording. Yeah, alright. It's good. Engine 2 has started. Set you to idle power. Engine 1, let's go. Should be pretty fast. And fuel flow. Fuel flow, please. There we go. Waters look disgusting. Probably because of the ortho here. It's my best guess. Right. Let's put the panel lights to the max so that we can see some lighting. And can turn the AP off now. Oh yeah, the beacon light's not even on. Wow, alright. Set flaps to 5. In the meantime, let me show you the taxi route. If I can. Never mind. Nah, maybe I shall. I'm not sure whether the game will crash or not, so yeah, I hope it won't.
Operation
Please,
complete.
yes.
Set parking
There we
brake.
go. Basically I'm using one monitor right now, so I can't really not show the OBS, but anyways, so we're currently somewhere over here. We will taxi out of here. My guess is onto Golf. And turn left here on Alpha, straight down to Alpha 1 and line up for the runway. So yeah, it should be pretty simple. Let's close you. There you go. Parking brake set, please.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
TAA 463, descend to 3000, report visual.
And we should be clicking the button over here.
Roger,
There will be two buttons in here
3000,
for the
report
pushback.
visual, TAA
The
463.
left, oh yep, here we go. This it's either disconnect and give hand signals or reconnect to do the pushback. I'll be disconnecting. That guy will give me the hand signal on the left from right. That's because it wants to go into defense.
So it's disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and
As
have a safe flight.
expected. And I'll turn on the runway turn off and taxi lights. And yep, there go. He gave me the hand signals. I'm ready for taxi. I can call for taxi now. And yep. NewZealand102 ready for taxi.
New Zealand 102, taxi to holding point Alpha 1, runway 16 right.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 1, runway 16 right, New Zealand 102. Alright, there's no taxi direction, so we will use the one that I said earlier on. So let's get out of here. Put a bit more power for taxi. And those should be the new engine's idle sounds. Right, left turn over here. See, am I able to turn left over here?
For the approach, TAA
I will do
463,
hotel
you have the
or taxiway
airport
over here.
at my 2 o'clock.
TAA 463, clear visual approach, join desired length final, runway 25, report established and final.
Right, turn left over here.
Roger, clear to land 25, we'll report once established. TAA 463.
Right. Maybe I should use the co-pilot's view. Make the journey more interesting. Plane spotting here. Air Canada. It's a A340. Yeah. Oh, I'm the spoilers in the meantime, sorry. Maybe I should turn on Navigraph Simling. Check where I am exactly. Hold on. Don't tell me I'm gonna miss my turn here. I think that should be fine. Yep, there should be a turn, left turn on Alpha there. Sorry.
To the approach, quarters 14 radio check, please.
Class 414, Sydney approach, reading you 5.
Base approach.
Right, left turn up here onto Alpha. To the left. Seems like someone's at the domestic gates over there. Can't see the call sign because apparently squawk box is horrible in this computer. And yeah, all the fonts are seriously small. At least for squawk box. That's what I was talking about over there. Qantas 503. Can't see. Yeah, even if I zoom in, it does not make a difference. So, there's no point zooming in. And it will reduce my frame rate too, so yeah. Currently situated at 30 FPS without much problems. Well, there will be there will be problems if I was at London Heathrow. Taxiway Foxtrot door right here, and we should be taxiing straight for Alpha 1. There's a Delta hanging right there, apparently. Not sure if that's supposed to be accurate or something, because it'd be weird for a Delta hanging over here. I mean, it's possible, but Let's slow down a bit, taxiing quite fast. We'll turn on the terrain radar, and we'll set my transponder to TRA. And I'll do our right turn over here onto Alpha 1.
To the approach, TAA 463, established runway 25.
TAA 463, continue approach runway 25.
Continue approach runway 25, 463.
Right. We'll set our parking brakes up here, and we'll turn on the landing lights. Strobe lights on, taxi lights off. And NewZealand 102 holding point at Alpha 1, ready for departure.
NewZealand 102 assigned heading left 120. Welcome wait runway 16 right, traffic landing on the crossing runway.
Was that assigned heading of 102 and line up or runway 16 right at NewZealand 102?
TAA 463, traffic lined up on the crossing will hold. Wind 230 degrees 19 knots, runway 25 clear to land.
I was just confirming, and he didn't.
Roger, clear to land. Runway 25, TAA 463, and roger the other traffic.
NewZealand 102, just confirm assigned headings left 120.
Roger, assigned heading 120, NewZealand 102.
Approaching 16 right.
I'll just line up and wait over here then. Wait for the arrivals to land, and then it's our turn for departure. And the real flight here actually
On runway
is using
16
a
right.
777-2 if I'm correct, so yeah, it should be quite nice. Right, let's set our parking brakes over here, and we'll wait for the arrivals to land. Meantime, we'll just try and spot him. There we go. There it's. I mean, he's right there. Landing soon. Do some plane spotting. Not sure why is it a British Airways skin, but alright. I probably don't have a skin, so yeah, he just cut through all the trees, not bad. And he's gonna land early. Nice. What a landing. Alright then. And is he gonna vacate right here? Wow, he is. So
On runway
alright then.
16 right. On runway 16 right.
Be quiet, lady. Still waiting for my clearance for departure. Alright, set our departure time first.
NewZealand 102, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
16 right, cleared for takeoff, New Zealand 102. Set our departure 0012. So it took 40 minutes for us to depart. Alright, engine 60% power. And
Applicate approach today.
power set.
5, 10 800 Cross 5 at 10 Sydney approach, clear to distance via Entre 500. Maintain 5000, runway 16 left. Kevin 5 departure Entre transition. Squawk 4010, departures with me 124.4.
Alright, I probably shouldn't go to the wing view because that is dangerous.
Runway 16 left, Metro 5 departure, Entre transmission.
EVONN.
4010, departures with me 510.
And rotate.
510.
And positive air climb, here. I shall just put in the autopilot right now because I have to fly the heading of 120. So set my speed to 200 and
DA 463, taxi to the back.
and put some V speeds in.
Roger, Texas Bay, TA.
The heading and autopilot.
One of the slowest landings parked down, so you can let Air New Zealand go.
Much better.
All good, mate.
New Zealand 102 airborne passing 1000 feet for 5000 feet.
New Zealand 102, identify climb to flight level 280.
Climb to flight level 280, New Zealand 102. Alright, 280. And shut up about the insufficient fuel, we have enough. And speed brakes go to unarmed. Beautiful departure out of Sydney. Although the clouds still look a bit meh. To be honest,
approach, American
it only
49
looks
heavy
meh
with you and information
during
Romeo.
the morning,
IFR
evening,
clearance
and
up
the
to
night.
the,
The
Brisbane
day it looks
airport as
actually
filed.
not bad. So, yeah, flaps up. And we
American
can increase our speed
49
to
Sydney approach.
250 knots.
Clear to Brisbane via Entre flight plan route.
And increase
Maintain
our
5000. Runway
speeds.
16 right. Sydney 1 departure. Squawk 4011. Departures with me 124.4. I got that all, sir, except for the squawk code. If you could give it to me one more time, please. American 49, squawk 4011.
Is that American 42?
Thank you, sir.
49.
American 49 cleared to the Brisbane
Brisbane,
airport
oh.
via the Sydney 1 departure. Climbing to 5000 from runway 16 right and squawking 4011. New Zealand 102, position 40 miles west of EVONN. Reclear direct EVONN, flight level 280.
Clear direct EVONN at flight level 280, New Zealand 102. Right, we'll direct EVONN then.
American 49 just confirmed the Sydney 1
Alright.
departure, runway 16 right. Understood, sir. Sydney 1 departure from runway 16 right, American 49 heavy.
And we'll do V speeds until we are
American
at
49
cruise.
heavy.
And from there on we'll use VNAV. Oh, it looks quite nice coming out the clouds. Wow. Right, our scheduled arrival time is in 3 hours, which is at 0300 Zulu. Time now is 0016 Zulu, so it should be fine. For the transition for Sydney, let's see, what is the transition for Sydney? It is 10,000 feet. Alright, landing lights can come off too. We don't need them anymore. And we can also probably set the butter cabin lights to the max. pretty nice up here. Like I said again, except for the clouds. Maybe that one looks nice, but other than that, the rest looks meh to me. Right, set standard altimeter, set my speed to 290 knots.
Sydney approach 414 with you descending through flight level 140.
Oh wow, there's Brisbane Centre and approach on line.
Course 414, Sydney approach squawk 4057.
Routes are ready for climb, and the clouds. When the weather has just been updated, that's why there was a bit of lag spike there. That's alright.
4057.
It's all fine.
Course 414.
I will switch to the music period when I disconnect from the controller, so that's something just to tell you, I guess. Maybe we can reduce our rate of climb a bit more to gain some speed. And also, if you haven't noticed already, the video would be in probably 720p and 30fps. Basically, I am going to do this for testing. I'm going to record at the normal recording rate first, followed by each and every video I'll up something a little bit much more, such as the resolution or maybe the FPS of the video, depends. So yeah. Basically, this is my first testing video that I'm going to be uploading.
5 miles southwest.
And
cancel star flight heading 060.
the reason why there was also no videos last week, it was basically two reasons. The first one was due to tweaking of the computer to make it suit me, and second was to test record, but I failed the test record 3 times. I tried to do 3 flights. The first one was to Brisbane, second one I think was again to Brisbane, and the third one was to LA, but yeah, all 3 I failed because of some reasons. 2 of them was because of drivers, and 1 of them because I was stupid enough to go and change OBS setting while I was in Explain, which causes Explain to crash for some reason, because maybe because of Explain, but yeah. It happens to both my desktop here and my laptop, so definitely it's a program problem and not my computer's problem.
Cross 510, pushback approved.
And yeah, should be out of this airspace soon. I think
All
I'll be
stations, terminal information, Sierra is now current.
yeah, I don't really care.
Runway 25 for arrival and departure. Winds now 220 degrees 19, gusting 290 knots. Clouds view 4,500, temperature 13, information Sierra.
Yeah, I think the exit point will be at EVONN, so it'll be 10 nautical miles away. So we'll just wait for it. Should just enjoy some wind.
Sydney approach, point 500, 501, requesting radio check.
Qantas 501, Sydney approach, reading 5.
There's a bit of wind flex going on. It's pretty nice.
Qantas 500, 501, request IFAC clearance to Melbourne.
And do
Qantas
fetching.
501, Sydney approach, clear to Melbourne via Wollongong, flight plan route, maintain 5,000, runway 25, Sydney 1 departure, squawk 4050, passengers with me 124.4.
Clear to Melbourne by Wollongong plan route, maintain 5,000, runway 16 right, Sydney 4 departure, squawk 05041, and departures on you with 124.4.
Qantas 501, it's runway 25, Sydney 1 departure, and squawk code 4050.
Runway 25, sorry about that. 4050, Qantas 500, 501.
Qantas 50.
The winds are gusting apparently. So that's what's causing the speed to drop, I guess. Still waiting for my call to monitor info. Should be well. Yeah, I'm at the edge of his airspace, so he should be asking.
49 Heavy, ready to push and start. American 49 Heavy, pushback approved.
If not, I will just tell him that I'm pushing 28,000. I'll fly level 280 and he will be telling me to monitor income.
And Qantas 510. Wings down 220 degree, adjusting 30 knots. You still able to accept runway 16 left?
We were expecting 16 left.
Qantas 510.
And NewZealand 102 approaching flight level 280. Please, Unicorn.
New Zealand 102 lead ISO is now no further accuracy available. Monitor Unicom 122.8, see ya.
Monitor Unicom 122.8 and NewZealand 102. Thanks for the service, bye bye. Alright, let's go to 1com and let's climb to cruise, which is flight level 350. Alright, roger. Do flight change again. There we go. Right. So I guess we'll leave it from here. That wing, well, both views don't have much clouds. Yeah, that's where the clouds get much better. So guess we'll leave it to this view as the clouds come in. So yeah, I'll leave it from here. 1244. Oh, roger that.
Sydney approach, American 49 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 16 right.
New Zealand 102 Sydney approach on frequency.
Go ahead and use an 102.
New Zealand 102, my apologies, contact center now, 135.6.
Center 135.6, New Zealand 102. Thanks for the service again, bye bye.
Break, American
356.
49. Taxi to holding point Alpha 1, runway 16 right.
Go away, Navigraph. Right, Brisbane Centre. Here we go. Let me wait for a few seconds, if just in case anyone is talking about the frequency. I guess I'm not going to the wing view until I'm at cruise. So yeah. Right, apparently no one is speaking, so I guess I'll go ahead. Brisbane Centre, good day. New Zealand 102 with you. Passing flight level 3204, flight level 350.
New Zealand 102, good day, Brisbane Centre, flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, New Zealand 102. Alright, so we'll get out of here and go to the wing view. So yeah, I will stop from here and I will be back when I'm at my top of descent. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the music and I will see you guys in a moment. Alright guys, we are kinda nearly at our top of descent, about 10 nautical miles left. So we will get prepared for our descent, and for arrivals, winds over there are, let me check really quickly, 32016 knots, and the arrival runway will probably be 05 right. It won't be 23 left, because the winds are closer to 05 right than 05 than 23. So we will still use our approach that we have chosen. So it will be 05 right via the RRD 6 Bravo arrival. So I'm just waiting for the time to descend. In the meantime, I can check the minimums for 05 right, which is hold on. It is 200 radio altimeter, and we can initiate our descent now. 290 knots, please. It's not good. I don't think it is that. Oh god. There we go. Mach 0.711 descent, much better. And outer bricks, the runway length is 3.5 kilometers long. Outer bricks 1 is fine. So that should be about it for the outer bricks. And quickly, let me take out my thingy, my checklists for the arrival. Give me a few seconds here. My FMC has been programmed. It's not changed at all. Why is the aircraft not descending? I think it will descend after the the speed has been reached at Mach 0.711, so whatever. Anti-Aliasing has been set to auto. Outer bricks is 1. Landing data will be set later on. Approach briefing. It should be pretty simple. Let me show you the star arrival, which is the RRD something Bravo, I think. RRD 5 Bravo? Yeah, RRD 5 Bravo. So there we go. Here's the charts. So we will be coming in at LUNBI, which is right now where we are at LUNBI, and we will head a direction of 069 degrees for 134 nautical miles before we reach RRD, and then we will head at 066 degrees all the way until we are at Lengu, whereby we will intercept the approach for 05 right, which we will intercept at, I think, Yogers or land somewhere Yogers, and then we will go ahead and go for the finals for 05 right, and that should be about it. So missed approach, we will be tracking on 051 and climb to 3000 feet. Transition level is flight level 150, and runway elevation is bearing 1 hectopascals. Alright. Alright, whatever. So we shall go back to explain. Ta-da. And yeah, the aircraft is descending now because it has reached the Mach 0.711 speed for descent, and descent rate is about negative 1,300 or negative 1,200 as calculated by the FMC. So I don't have to do anything, which is nice because I figured it out on VNAV on how to do so. So yeah, I don't have to manage all this vertical speed. And as for whether there's any ADC online at Auckland, there is none. So we'll just be doing a manual approach. And as for if there's anybody there, there seems to be one person at New Zealand, which is, I don't know. He hasn't followed any flight plan. His flight number, I don't recognize it because it's not an airline. It's just basically Quebec Romeo 551. So unless he keyed in wrong and he was supposed to key in Qatari 551, I have no clue. Which I am pretty sure it is not gonna be Qatari 551 because Qatari 551 don't fly from Auckland to Doha. And so just checked, it is from India to Doha. The only flight from Auckland to Doha is Qatari 921, which is the 18-hour flight. And I might be doing that on the next flight. So yep. As for whether I'll make it in the 777-300ER, yes I will, and explain. I would have, if I fuel the aircraft to the maximum possible fuel, which is 160 tons, I will still have about 30 tons remaining when I arrive at Doha, unless of course the winds are of something like 100 knots blowing. There's a 100 headwind, 100 plus knots, or maybe 200 knot headwind, then yeah, I would not make it, but most of the time, yes, I will make it. So yeah, I will probably do that, like I said. And as for the QNH for Auckland, let me check really quickly. It is QNH 10. No, wow, that's actually quite low. No, QNH 0986. So we will go all the way to 0986. Yeah, I have to change, to get rid of you so that I can go below 986. There we go. Let's switch back on the mouse view. There we go. Pretty sure that is actually seriously low, so whatever. The winds are also variable from 280 degrees to 340 degrees. Visibility is 6 kilometers, and there's overcast at 6,000 feet. Temperature is 11 degrees. Dew point is 10 degrees. That's about it that I can understand from the meter. I think there might be gusting winds from 01 0.20 knots to 25 knots in the next hour or so, maybe, like I said. So yeah. Alright, let's reduce our radar zoom and should be prepared for landing. On my spoilers now, maybe it's a bit too early, but it's alright. And that's about it. So guess I will do my slow descent into Auckland. And yeah, so I guess I'll be back once I reach about 10,000 feet or so. What is the transition again? Flight level 150, right? Yep, flight level 150. So I guess maybe I'll be back once I'm at next waypoint, which is 187 nautical miles away. So yep, be right back, I guess. Right, we're approaching RD very soon, and let us reduce our speed to 260 knots in the meantime as we finish to 0986 hectopascals, and let's reduce our altitude to the next one, which is 11,000 feet, and the nav will still obviously take over. So basically going to be at 14,000 until I reach the next waypoint. Until I reach RD, and from there I will start to descend. And in the meantime, landing lights can come on because we are approaching 10,000 soon. And yeah, so I guess we can enjoy scenery in the meantime, even though we are basically over the ocean with a bunch of dirty clouds covering the view, but it's alright. And we still can see some of the ocean back there. Can enjoy the engine sounds too. Oh yeah, we're already descending. Wow, alright. That's nice. Somehow I'm getting 20 FPS. Wow, alright. It's pretty interesting, I guess. I'm getting 20 FPS. The real NewZealand 102 is currently at 11,000 feet. And I'm sorry if you can hear any, like, I don't know, music instrument in the background, like drums or something. I don't know what's that. It's basically some, I don't know, some party going on down in the ground floor, I guess. So not sure.
Altimeter setting.
And I have already set my altimeter, so don't yell at me about that. And we are going into the clouds. Alright. Looks quite nice. Hey, motorcycle. I don't know if you guys can actually hear it, but if you guys can't, then that's nice actually. So yeah. These clouds look with like smoke instead of clouds. To be honest. Interesting. I go below the clouds. No, I can't. And the plane. Oh, I thought the plane was invisible. This is random. Right, let's set the next altitude of 9,000 feet. And let's set our speed to 250 knots. Please. There we go. We'll set all the way to 3,000 feet actually, because I don't want to control the altitude indicator. And please slow down. I don't want to break any speed restrictions here. And before landing, the landing lights are on, the spoilers are armed, the recorder checked. It's checked. Our altimeters has been set, and landing data. The estimated landing weight will be 218 gross weight. We shall not key in yet, to be honest, because I still have to manage the VNAV speed. So yep. As for the next waypoint, it's still 250 knots, so we shall wait a bit before we slow down. I think so, at least. Yeah, 250 knots, alright. If there's any, let's check whether there's anything at New Zealand. Meantime, nope, there's still nothing. Yeah. Right then. Hey, we are off the clouds. Maybe we are off the clouds. And the approach of the runway is just right there, so it's pretty nice. Let's turn on some lights. Hey. Looks not that good. Keep a bit of it on. Turn off the displays. Let's just say the plane ran out of fuel. Nah, just kidding. Alright, whatever. Just turn it back on. While we wait for our descent, we can set our speed to 240 knots now. There we go, 240 knots. Maybe we should switch to the co-pilot side for the landing. Yeah, that'll make it more interesting. Yeah, those drums, man. Should probably like close the windows or something. Yeah, I guess I will. So yeah, maybe I'll cut this part out. I don't know. But I don't. I will just be probably in silence for a few seconds. So yeah, I don't know if that made much of a difference, but for me, yes, it did. But I don't know whether whether the mic still captures it or not. So to say that I can use this one instead. To use the pilot's FMC. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Is there anything we can do in the meantime? Don't think so. Everything is prepared for landing. And we are on Unicom, so something checked. Let's enjoy some views. And water reflections, as always. Looks decent. Let's see, what I mean, where is the zero left flight? It's at 4,100 feet. They are landing at 25. Oh my god, they're landing on 23 left. Sorry. Whatever. I'll just land on 207 right. Across the runway heading. Oh, 05 right actually. Yeah, 05 right. Because the winds are 010, 009. So yeah. Let's set our speed of 230 knots. There you go, much better. Can't see anything front. 220 knots. We'll set that soon. Set the heading. There we go, 220 knots. And we're going to approach. Nice. It's pretty cloudy today in New Zealand. Flaps 1. Alright, flaps 1. Up, down. Set my speed to 210 knots soon. Let's reduce the zoom. And that's land right there. New Zealand. VSync. Let's have speed to 210 knots now. Hopefully this will be a nice landing. Always smooth one. It's the closest airport. Is this New Zealand? No, this is not New Zealand. And main building. It's just a turboprop there, I think. It's a turboprop. That's about it for this airport. Turn you back on because you are always gone when we pass 5,000 feet. To be honest, I can reduce to 200 knots now. And what altitude are we supposed to be? 4,000 feet, alright. Hey, cloud. Right, the next speed of 190 should be quite soon, and still slowly losing our speed. Flaps 5. You see the flaps coming out. Right, flaps 5 is down. Put in the approach if I can. There we go, approach is in. Localizer has been captured. Still waiting for the glide slope. Right, key in 190 knots now. Might be lower. We might need to go a little bit lower. Yeah, we definitely need to. V speeds, come in, please. And I need speed brakes. Set my speed to 170 knots, and for landing 218 for the gross weight, and for landing speed is 144. Right, gears down for more drag. Set my landing speed to 144. My goal here is just to capture the glide slope, to be honest. So that's about it. Flaps 15. I wasn't expecting to be that high, but alright, whatever. Couldn't do anything much. And glide slope should be captured very soon. Flaps 25. I mean flaps 20, sorry. And glide slope captured. Set go around altitude of 3,000 feet if I'm correct. Yep, 3,000 feet. Go around heading is 051. Flaps 25. And the flaps 30. And speed brakes goes to arm. There's Auckland right in front of us there. Wait for a bit more before I disconnect my autopilot. Terrain radar is kicking in. Right, auto throttle disconnect. I have throttle. And autopilot disconnect.
Approaching 05 right.
A bit high to my liking. Reduce power a bit.
500. 400.
Terrain.
300.
The winds are
Glide
annoying.
slope.
We have
Approaching
a
minimums.
tailwind apparently.
Glide slope.
Minimums continue.
Glide slope.
Why do I feel that I'm at 2
Glide
times speed or
slope.
something? Because this feels
Glide
like
slope.
a fast approach.
100.
Glide slope.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Yee, hard landing. Wow, alright. I don't know how was that a hard landing, but alright, whatever. Guess my flare wasn't enough. So right, whatever. Don't really care. Alright, reverses off, manual braking, and we will exit over here. High speed exit, and right, flaps up. Reverses off. And speed brakes down. Spoilers. And no, not parking brakes. Oh no, it's auto brakes. Go away, auto brakes. I don't need you, auto brakes. There we go. Our landing time is let's see, 7 minutes before scheduled arrival, so it's pretty nice, we're early. And as for the arrival, it is international stand 6. So let us get out the airport charts. Where is the parking charts? There we go. Stand 6 is over there, alright. Reduce the radar zoom, get rid of the terrain radar, and hey, that's that guy over there. Auto throttle and flight director goes off, and landing lights go off, strobe lights go off, taxi lights go on. And I know I didn't say anything about landing to the Unicorn, but it's alright. We'll turn left over here.
Glide slow.
100,
Glide slow.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And it's raining in Auckland, so whatever. And this is supposedly runway 23 right, 05 left. No, is it? Let's check. Yeah, 05 left, 23 right. So we'll turn. We'll just taxi over here. But it's currently taxiway alpha for me, so it's alright. I'm not sure whether it's open in real life, so whatever. Just going to taxi here. Let's see, what is that guy's call sign? It's a Qatari 33 Mengia to Doha. Alright, this guy's going to do the 18-hour flight, I guess. Not a problem. So yeah, APU goes to on, NTIs go off. So for where are we going to park? We will be turning right on Juliet and straight in front Juliet and stand 6 international. So Juliet is in front there, I think, correct. Let's see, where am I supposed to park? I think, yeah, I think Juliet is right here if I'm correct. Yep, Juliet is right here, so we'll turn right over here to Juliet, and stand 6 might be that one right there. To check, that might be stand 8 actually, now that I think about it. Stand 6 might be that one instead. Yeah, it's the following one, which is this one over here. That's the Qatari 33 right there. For the other guy, he is the Quebec Romeo 551, which is to Doha. Wow. So there's 2 Doha flights now. Wow, interesting. Make the turn into here. Well, of course there will be 2 Doha flights because the Doha flight is leaving right now actually. Qatari 921. So yep. And I won't be doing that flight because the time when it arrives at Doha is about 3 AM my time, and I don't want to be awake at that time. So yep. Alright, on the line. And I didn't land with the co-pilot side, but oh well, whatever. Runway turn off lights go off, taxi lights go off, and PU generators go on. And fuel cuts. 3 minutes before scheduled arrival. We're basically on time. Beacon lights go off, passenger lights go off, ground handling come in, and ground power can come in too. Ground power goes in, APU goes off, batteries go off, bleeds go off, packs and trims go off, fuel goes off, and hydraulics go off. That's about it, I guess. So that would conclude today's flight from Sydney to Auckland. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed today's flight. Landing rate was, let's see, -365, and I will probably put in the landing clip somewhere in there because I did forget to put put a point where I would want to put the landing rate. So yeah, whatever. Anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and goodbye.